Get ready, TrendPop is here with the hottest news you need to know. First up, the Zac Brown Band is bringing their new sound to Jimmy Kimmel Live. Then, we're diving deep into Jimmy Kimmel's reaction to Donald Trump's grief over Charlie Kirk's assassination. Plus, Vance is under fire for his comments following the event. And finally, Kimmel himself is facing scrutiny for a false claim about Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin. Don't miss a second, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Zac Brown Band ignites the stage. The legendary Zac Brown Band just dropped a fiery performance of their new single, I Ain't Worried About It, on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and fans are buzzing. This track, from their upcoming album, Love and Fear, is a breezy, acoustic-driven tune with a reggae twist that's already making waves. The band's frontman, Zac Brown, has hailed Love and Fear as his masterpiece so far, and with features from music icons like Dolly Parton and Snoop Dogg, plus a guitar solo from the incredible Marcus King, this album is shaping up to be a must-listen. The release date is set for December 5th, coinciding with their Las Vegas Sphere residency, marking a huge moment for the group. Fans are loving the live rendition, with social media exploding with praise for the band's energy and the song's infectious groove. Many are eagerly anticipating the full album release and the chance to see Zac Brown Band live on their upcoming tour. Want to know how this performance stacks up against other late-night appearances? Stick around as we uncover Jimmy Kimmel's explosive reaction to Donald Trump's controversial take on Charlie Kirk's passing. Kimmel slams Trump's grief. Something is wrong with him. Jimmy Kimmel didn't hold back on his show, directly addressing Donald Trump's reaction to the tragic passing of Charlie Kirk, stating, "There's something wrong with him." This sharp critique comes amidst a wave of discussion surrounding political figures' responses to Kirk's assassination. The commentary highlights the intense political polarization surrounding the event, with figures on all sides of the aisle offering varied and often emotional responses. Kimmel's direct address to Trump's grieving process adds another layer to the already charged atmosphere, questioning the sincerity or appropriateness of the former president's public display of sorrow. Viewers and commentators have been dissecting every word, with reactions split between those who agree with Kimmel's blunt assessment and those who feel it's an inappropriate time for political jabs. The broader public discourse is grappling with how leaders should navigate public grief in the face of intense political divides. But the controversy doesn't end there. We're also uncovering Vance's controversial statements and Kimmel's own alleged misinformation campaign. Vance under fire for blame game after Charlie Kirk assassination. Late-night host Jimmy Kimmel has publicly called out Vice President Vance, criticizing his response following the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Vance had pointed fingers at the left for the rhetoric surrounding the event, a stance that Kimmel has now vehemently challenged. Kimmel's critique suggests that Vance's attempt to shift blame is a deflection from addressing the root causes or complexities of political violence. This public exchange underscores the ongoing debate about political rhetoric and its potential consequences in an increasingly divided society. The incident has reignited discussions about accountability and the responsible use of language in the political arena. Public reaction has been swift, with many echoing Kimmel's sentiments that Vance's comments are divisive and unhelpful. Others are defending Vance, arguing that he is simply highlighting a perceived pattern of left-wing extremism. The debate highlights the deep partisan divide and the struggle to find common ground. And speaking of controversy, Kimmel himself is now facing accusations of spreading a false narrative about the alleged assassin. We've got the full story next. Kimmel accused of spreading lies about Charlie Kirk's assassin. Jimmy Kimmel is in hot water after allegedly spreading false information about the alleged assassin of Charlie Kirk during his late-night program. Reports indicate Kimmel claimed the assassin was part of the MAGA gang, a statement that has been widely refuted. Contrary to Kimmel's on-air assertion, evidence suggests the suspect, Tyler Robinson, harbored a leftist ideology and was reportedly radicalized, even expressing his intent to target Kirk due to his conservative beliefs. This discrepancy has led to accusations that Kimmel knowingly misled his audience with politically convenient propaganda, and he has yet to issue a correction. The situation is compounded by remarks from ABC correspondent Matt Gutman, who described the murder confession as touching, further fueling public outrage. The public response has been largely critical, with many condemning Kimmel for spreading misinformation and mocking those mourning Kirk's death. Calls for accountability from ABC are growing as the network remains silent on the matter. This incident has sparked a broader conversation about journalistic integrity and the role of late-night hosts in shaping public opinion. That's all the hot takes for now. But before you go, we've got a super fast recap of today's biggest stories and all the ways you can stay connected with TrendPop. And that's a wrap on today's hottest headlines. We saw the Zac Brown Band electrify Jimmy Kimmel live, Jimmy Kimmel's fiery reaction to Donald Trump's grief over Charlie Kirk, Vance catching heat for his controversial statements, and Kimmel himself facing backlash for alleged misinformation. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to TrendPop for all your breaking news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, and follow us on all socials to join the conversation. We'll see you next time.